guys. So, a friend of mine linked me something just this morning, and it's actually beginning to worry me because I've been seeing a trend now. I saw an article. It was on my. I don't know if the article was on my Google or something on my cell phone, but basically it was saying that RTX 40 series is basically done, and the card's been inside warehouses waiting for like release day, right? So I'm getting a bit fucking concerned because I've been seeing stuff like this. There's this one, Zotac 4090. This should come up like pretty quickly. Um, Here we go. So there's this, and then we'll do Galax 4090. So this one as well. So I want you guys to notice something, right? Notice how all these cards are now 4 slot designs, right? It's just like the 90i, because the 90i had a very, it had like a test run board design plus a test run like cooler standardization design kind of thing. Um, Thing is, guys, I'm very concerned for like a few reasons. The first reason is I don't think this kind of like card size can practically be put inside a case. I think this size is actually like it's beginning to detriment people. It's no longer like a thing of, oh cool, I can have a bigger GPU with better cooling. This is too big. Like this is a really big fucking GPU, dude. Like this card is so fucking big. Like literally, this is so fucking heavy that like if someone, it sounds weird, but if someone really skinny and like really weak tried to build a PC with this thing inside it, they would actually struggle to fucking like put this thing in. Like this thing, like it would be so heavy that they could potentially fucking drop it because it's so fucking like difficult to maneuver if you don't have like I mean this thing is big, guys. Like this is a fucking big GPU. This must be like fucking surely like 10 kilograms, right? Like nah, maybe not, I don't know. It looks it though. It looks it like this is a lot of fucking metal and that's a big shroud. I don't know. This thing is substantial. It's fucking huge. um Same thing with this Galax card. Also 4 slots again. So I don't know. I think this is like similar to the other one, but the one that they dropped for Ampere, like the 90i. I guess yeah, it's a similar design to the 90i one. So I mean, it's not a big deal. And the cool thing is though, if you notice with the Galax card, I'm not sure you can't see it here with this card, but the Galax card you can see, and also the 90i design, they had three like PCI connection points because this is important. Like the more PCI connection point you have, the harder it is for your GPU to sag. The sag happens when the PCIe connection point is like a lot a lot shorter than the actual card's entire like body, so it just sags down, like it just strips down. Um, Jay made a good video actually, like he kind of like demonstrates it, which is it's a very useful video actually made, where he explains how to fix sag and stuff. Not all these videos are gold, but that's a pretty good one. That's a really gold video. It's a really good information piece. But so the problem with these cards is if you go to YouTube, you can go to a few people. You can go to this dude I've referenced before, right? Like this dude, and then um, you can go to Chris Fix as well. You can even go to I don't say this like tune him like disrespect him or something. I say this because like he doesn't really make GPU videos anymore. But if you go to Northridge Fix, I like Northridge Fix. He's a cool dude. Well, seems like a relatively cool dude. So there's a few of his older videos. Because like as you can see, he doesn't really make PC part videos anymore because they're just not profitable, I guess. Like they're not. The repairs take too long and stuff, and he can't like do as many. But so this card repair, you'll notice that there's something interesting. Um, Mute this, and I don't want. I'm not sampling his content. I'm not trying to like steal this video. I'm just demonstrating. So if I scroll to a certain part, here we go. So that's the fault, and the eventual fix. I can't recall what it is. I think it's a VRM problem. I don't know. But if you go down to, I don't know if he. I don't think he shows it here, but um, I think he mentioned it like audio wise. He said it, but he didn't show it. So there's a video where he shows the actual thing um, that I'm trying to refer to. So if you go down, it might be a bit older. as you can see, I like the GPU videos. Here we go. So I think this is the one where he shows it. Basically, in the beginning stage, he does he show it? He shows the pins. Doesn't show it. Interesting. I don't know. I'm confused why I can't find it now. I'm being stupid. Yeah. Anyway, so fuck. I mean, I have to show it because I guess it's like mandatory um to make this more legitimate. But I'm just struggling, guys. Bear with me, please. Is this it? Oh no, it's not. This is the cable. Anyway, okay. So whatever. I guess I can't find it. It's in one of these videos. I'm telling you right now. If you go check for yourself, if you put the audio on and you listen to it and you watch it like full out, you should find it. But basically, what's happening is Gigabyte, and I'm not gonna accuse Gigabyte. I'm not saying they were the ones that were doing this, like, or that they were intentionally doing something funny. I'm just saying it's a trend that occurs with their cards. A lot of Gigabyte cards, if you look at the PCB at the bottom where the finger is, the PCI finger, there's a crack, like a sort of like a hairline crack in the PCB, and it's a feature that happened on a few people's cards. So why I'm saying it happens is because it's been on a few people's cards in this channel, and also I think maybe Chris Fix found. I think Chris Fix had it too. I think Chris Fix also had a situation where viewers were denied RMA for the same thing, that like small hairline crack in the PCB. It's a feature that keeps popping up on Gigabyte cards, and it's what they've been using to deny RMAs. Now, I think what's happening is I think the PCB is just simply not big, not thick enough, and when their cards begin to to exhibit sag, over time you can get that crack in the PCB. Now, I don't know that crack necessarily always correlates to issues, but we've been observing even on Teximetry, like he has a lot of videos with 30 series cards where there's memory issues, like problems with the memory banks, problems with possibly even the IMC on the die, because of cracked traces and cracked BGA, which is causing the memory bank, like the chip issues, and then cracked traces like that are possibly going all the way down to the die, and literally you have to repair it on the die or like around the substrate, I guess. So yeah, there's videos where Chris Fix has repaired the crack traces like around, like just inside the substrate more or less, not on the die obviously, because he can't actually like he can't work on the die, but like in the substrate there's like he did some stuff where he was repairing a crack trace due to just like too much mounting pressure, or it was something like that, or it was like whatever, like something was causing the chips to die in this one location, and then like also traces, and basically the problem is people, just like with RAM coolers, like I'm saying, people don't like to run RAM coolers even though DDR5 is warm. People don't like to run uh, GPU anti-sag brackets. Like the brackets, I get it. Like they are annoying because if you have an ugly one that comes to your card, like if you have the one where you have to screw it into the PCIe slot, and then you have to like position it and fucking maneuver it, and that's to like line up perfectly so it actually holds the card up. That's fucking annoying. I totally get it. Like it's really stupid to use. It's annoying. And then there's the MSI design where it's like that like long fucking miniature stripper pull where you connect the fucking little clip thingy, and then you have to like move it up and down, and then you screw it in, and then you hold the card up, right? It's And then EVJ has that new fucking one where it's like the what is it called again? The guy, what is it? The E latch, or what is it, guys? I think it's an E latch. I don't know. It's like a fucking like a they adopt the fucking industrial method, bro. Take a strong ass cable, hook that shit up, and there we go. Fucking hold that thing up. I don't know. So yeah, guys, the problem is people don't adopt their vendors' anti-sag techniques. Like they're like, huh, anti-sag bracket. This ugly thing, fuck this, and then they just fucking they lost it. They're like, nah, no ways. I'm not running this thing in my fucking PC. So they end up getting a situation where they get GPU sag, and it's like some people look at it and they look for it and they like it bothers them and they try and fix it. Some people just don't care. So the problem is, I think that if cards become like this big as a standard, and like a lot of people start buying 4 slot 3080 3090 cards, or sorry 4080 4090 cards and stuff, that inevitably what's going to happen is a lot more people are gonna run into these issues with memory failures and fucking cracked PCBs and shit, and there are gonna be a lot more denied RMAs. This is not a good thing, guys. Like, I think Nvidia with their own in-house Ampere design knocked it out of the park. And I actually want to make a video where I try and game with this card with no fans on, because I'm pretty sure the fans being on and spinning, like, if they spin really fast, you get down to like 55C. If the fans are like 30%, you stay at like 69C, 68C. And if you run the card fanless, I'm gonna guess you might still be below 80 degrees. Like if you run the card fanless in a 400 watt load. Like I think the cooler's so like efficient at dissipating heat and absorbing heat that it's like you don't need much fan speed, right? Same thing with this shit. Like, I don't believe that this like brute force giant fucking shroud triple fan design is actually efficient for this kind of thing. I think it's problematic because, dude, like, do you really want a fucking massive brick as a GPU? And again, you have to worry about sag to the nth degree because the 90FE, for example, dude, the cooler is actually not even as long as the bracket. The PCI bracket on triple slot with those three connection points is longer than the actual card's shroud. Like the card shroud does not extend past. Literally the PCI slot is longer. So it means that the like all the PC sorry I mean the expansion slot, like the backside PCIe bracket expansion slot for the case. That thing is literally longer. That middle piece, it's longer. Or I guess wider than the card shroud. I don't know. Whatever. You get the point. Like it extends past the shroud. There we go. So this card has absolutely zero sag in the case, which I probably think Nvidia thought about. Gigabyte really make me question things. I just don't really understand their thought process there with their cards. But yeah, like I don't know. This is not a good thing. I think be careful if you're gonna buy a massive Lovelace card. Please be careful because you could very realistically or very like you could actually fucking run into problems with the card after like a year or two of use due to sag. You could literally boot up one day and have like artifacting and then your memory chip's fucking dead, and it's like why? And it's because not dead, but it's because the fucking BJ is cracked. See, so yeah, it's getting a bit interesting, guys. Scene is getting very complicated, but yeah, this is an important video I had to make. I don't know how people see it, but I hope that this video gets shared. If you can share this video, I don't ask for shares and likes and stuff, but for this particular video, guys, please, if you can share the video on social media, really appreciate it. If you can like the video, if you can even comment just to keep it like, I guess up, like it would actually be really appreciated because this video has to be seen. I'm sure some other people have mentioned it, but like, it's always good to reiterate and rehash. So, just like, please, this video needs to make the rounds because fuck, dude, like these cards are gigantic, dude. Like fuck. Well, that's it, guys.